Hey everybody, it's Joyce Look here from Black Hair Compass, and I wanted to come to you guys with a video that actually came to mind as I was watching the responses roll in for my 12-month lock update. And something that I noticed that even while I was just watching the playback was that when I was showing you guys the video montage of what my locks look like from before install, during install to where I am today, I realized something, and that was the images that I'm showing you guys are pretty much what I look like at my best. I'm giving you the best of each month. So even though it's showing you month 1 to month 12, you're only seeing the highlights of the lock journey. And I wanted to kind of give you guys an alternative view to the other aspects of what growing locks really is, especially for me during my first year, because it was not all beautiful. There were some times where I felt great about my locks. There were some times where I felt really bad about my locks. I didn't like the way my hair looked at all. And it wasn't always pleasant. And there were some times that I have said in previous videos, I don't believe in using negative terminology when it comes to describing our hair. But I did feel like, man, my hair looks ugly. Like, my hair looks really ugly. It was all a part of the process. I'm glad that I went through it, but I just wanted to make sure that I give you guys a well-rounded view of what my past year has been like, so that if you are in a position where, you know, your locks are going through the transitioning from loose hair to locks, and they're not looking their best, and they're looking awkward, and you're feeling awkward, just know that I also went through that as well. Even though you didn't see that in my 12-month lock update, I did go through that as well. And to show you what that actually looked like, I've compiled a bunch of photos to kind of show you where my hair was looking great, where you know, I loved it. It was easy to style and wear, and then also to where it wasn't looking that great, and I felt awkward going out in public, and it was really difficult to manage my hair because there was just so much going on with it. I just want to make sure that you guys see all of that. So that's why I've compiled these photos and some short video clips that I had recorded but just never published to kind of give you guys an idea of how I was feeling during that time. So I hope that these photos are helpful and that it can give you a better understanding, a well-rounded understanding of what growing locks were like for me, because it was awesome and it was also horrible. My locks are looking, and I feel much better about my locks now, but that's been because they've been maturing for 12 months, and it was not always like that during the entire process. So like I said, I compiled these photos. I want you guys to see the ups and the downs, and, you know, just know that if that's where you are, if you're in kind of the low parts of the lock journey, just know that you're not alone, and that you should hang in there, because it does actually get better. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. As always, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. it takes a little bit of time to get used to that. But again, like I was saying, like different rates of locking and butting, like this has not even begun to start locking. Like the end, it's not balled up. It's still very much so like no butting whatsoever, like none. And then I can pull a neighboring lock that's like super fuzzy, shrunken, and you know, it looks entirely different. And I think that those kinds of variations in my hair makes for an unkept appearance, and that I am not used to. I'm still getting used to that and trying to like make the best of a situation, but I'm not gonna lie guys, it's a little bit difficult. And there was a moment where I was like,